Hello, welcome back to Football United TV. Just want to give you an update on some fixtures that are coming up today and tomorrow. It's the Women's World Cup semi-final in France, and we have England versus USA and Netherlands versus Sweden. That one's tomorrow, but we're going to talk quickly about England versus USA. I've been watching England's progress, I've been watching USA's progress, and to me, they should have been both in the final. They're the top two teams, I believe, still left in the competition. And this is a big challenge for England because everybody expects the USA to win. They're dominant in women's football. They've won the World Cup a fair few times. England have never won it before. We've reached semi-finals. We've never reached a final. Maybe England could do it. Phil Neville's done very well with England since he started. I believe they might have lost to America recently in a sort of tournament that is held in America. I don't think it's anything big, like a massive tournament or anything, but I believe England did lose. So I'm looking at it as if the USA team have definitely got more confidence to win it. But with the way that England have been playing recently as well, has been really good, especially against Norway. They showed that after the Cameroon game, they picked themselves up, got back on track. But they've got to push up themselves a few more notches if they're going to be able to beat USA. Because, I mean, Jill Ellis, the USA manager, she's very good. She studied her craft in England for a very long time. So she definitely has the mixture too. And she also said that she believes if she hadn't have gone to England and got the grasp of the game and the way that we support and cheer it over here, then she wouldn't have had that passion that she does now. And Phil, like I say, Phil Neville's done really well too. So it's a really good head-to-head between two coaches and the teams as well. America smashed it 13-0 against Thailand in this competition already. England beat Norway 3-0 last time. So we don't know who, it's going to be a very, very, very close game tonight. And it's going to be on at 8 o'clock, that's British time. So wherever you are around the world, you can try and calculate that back. If you're in America and you're living on the west side, that'll be probably around midday and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, East Coast time. That's it really. We'll probably talk about the result afterwards. I'm going to go and watch it at the local. This is the first time I've actually got into Women's World Cup. I've watched women's football, but not as frequent as I have been in the last 3 weeks. It's been really good. The tempo's gone up. There are a lot of really good players out there, and I know some people would even say that they would swap some of their men's players for some of the women that they see. That just goes to show how skyrocket women's football's gone. It's amazing to see. You know, you look back years and years ago, the way that women were sort of pushed away from the sport. It was nothing, you know, like, you can't play it, you're a female, men are always going to be dominant. I mean, to be fair, they probably will always be dominant in the sport, but the way that the women's game's pushed up over the last few years, especially to do with like women's Premier League football in England, has definitely gone up, isn't it? The amount of people that go and watch games these days compared to like 5-10 years ago is ridiculous. So it's nice to see that everybody's appreciating gender equality sports. It's a little, obviously, more slow paced than men's sports, but that doesn't mean that it's not as technical, not as skillful. And to be fair, if you look at the women's game, they don't seem to have many big egos. They all seem to sort of work as a team. Whereas when you see men's football, there's always like the big ego in the team. And if he throws a strop, it makes news and it makes arguments and lots of social media debates, blah de blah. And you don't really get that with the women's game. So that's really good to see. The fact that you are only concentrating on how the team perform and not specifically one player. So I'm looking forward to this tonight. I would talk transfers with you, but we're going to leave that for a few more days because there's so much going around on the Vine. And to be fair, I need to look up a little bit more because you hear so many rumours, but you don't necessarily think that could be a rumour that specifically should be regurgitated out, because a lot of it, like we said the other day, is bullshit. It's just there to make to sell papers, to make people read people's posts and sign up and subscribe, blah de blah. So I'll try and pinch out a little more information as much as I can in the next few days and get back to you. But I hope you enjoy the semi-finals in the next couple of days. Women's football at the moment is where it's at. And yeah, let's all enjoy the game. Have a brilliant day if you've just woken up, and if you've already had your day, then have a brilliant evening. Thank you for joining. Subscribe, like, share, do what you can. Help us out, because we want to push out more content to you, and we'd like you to come on too. I think it's really important if you come and spread your opinion. If you don't agree with something, or you agree with something, then just tell us either way. It doesn't matter. I think that's really important, that you get your say, because it just seems to be my say all the time, and that's not the point of this channel. So thank you very much for tuning in, and bye bye.